So you're in the market for a Vessel golf bag. Congratulations, Vessel makes some of my absolute favorite golf bags on the market, and I review golf bags for a living. In fact, over the last 3 years, I have played more rounds with Vessel bags than any other brand, which is a testament to just how much I like them. But as you were trying to figure out which Vessel bag to buy, you may have come up with one big kind of question mark, and that is, do you get a regular Player 4 or do you get the Player 4 DXR? On paper, they seem like very similar bags, and they are, but trying to figure out which one is right for you is going to kind of depend a little bit on your needs. So this is gonna be a quick video today where I'm just gonna share a few thoughts on the regular Player 4 versus the DXR model to help you figure out which one of those you should pick up. Real quick, if you're not sure you want a Vessel bag or you think you might want something else, I've got a quick quiz you can take. You're gonna answer a few questions about what you were looking for, and I'm gonna make my best recommendation on which golf bag you should get. If you're on the fence, I think you're gonna find that information valuable, so while you're watching this video, just go click the link below, take the quiz, and see where you end up. So here's the most important thing I'm going to say in this video. I think the question of should I buy the Vessel Player 4 or Player 4 DXR is the wrong question. The question you should be asking is, should I be getting the Vessel Player 4 or the Vessel Player 4 Pro? And either of those you can get in the DXR model. So first off, there's really only two major differences between the DXR model and the non-DXR model. The first one is looks. DXR just comes in all black, and it has a nice pop of color with the red carbon fiber kickstands that look excellent. So the second one, and the more important difference, is the material it's made out of. So DXR stands for Diamond X-Pack Ripstop. So essentially what that means is it's just made out of a lighter weight material. Now, considering my biggest complaint and most people's biggest complaint on Vessel bags is they tend to be on the heavier side, having the DXR version, which saves you almost a pound, can be the difference between having a bag that's comfortable for you to carry and one that's not. So if weight is one of your biggest concerns and one of your biggest holdups, then go with the DXR version, case closed. That's all you need to know. But truly, the difference between using a Player 4 and a Player 4 DXR or a Pro model and the Pro DXR is really negligible. Like, everything's basically the same. It's just a little bit lighter. It uses a little bit of a different material that, again, is going to save weight. It's not going to be quite as durable. It's not going to be quite as waterproof. If you're used to playing in inclement weather, I like the regular models over the DXR models. But if you're someone who always carries their bag, then the DXR model is going to be much friendlier. And to that end, if you're someone who frequently plays at a club with a caddie, definitely get the DXR model. Caddies notoriously aren't super in love with Vessel bags because they are a little bit heavier, but if you want to get in their good graces, at least go with the DXR version, which might make them a little bit happier when it's a little bit easier on their back. To go along with that, you can save weight even further by getting a 6-way top instead of the 14-way top. So the best way to do this, if saving weight is your goal, Player 4, DXR, 6-way top, that's going to be your lightest Player 4 option and is definitely one I can recommend. But as I just alluded to, the question of DXR versus non-DXR is not the one you should be asking. You should be asking, should I get the regular Player 4 or the Player 4 Pro? And in my mind, there is absolutely a right answer, and that is, I think you should get the Player 4 Pro. There's a few reasons for this, but what ended up happening was the Player 3 was one of my all-time favorite bags. It had a great microfiber lining on it that felt super high-end and premium. The openings were big and wide for the pockets. It was a truly wonderful bag. Well, when the Player 4 came out, what ended up happening is they took a step back on some of those features. Some of the pockets were just a little bit smaller. That microfiber lining was traded out for more of a standard mesh. And while it's still an excellent bag and very high quality, some of the features I liked most that felt the most high end on the Player 3 were no longer on the Player 4. Where they were, however, was on the Player 4 Pro. So you're gonna spend an extra $40 to get the Player 4 Pro, but that's the bag that truly feels like the successor to the Player 3. It's got that bigger top. It's got magnetic pockets that I actually liked way more than I expected to. It's got some bigger pockets. So for me, who tends to be a little bit of a pack rat, I can fit everything I need and probably a bunch of stuff I don't need into my bag. And for an extra 40 bucks when you're already buying an expensive bag, in my opinion, I think it's worth spending that extra money to get the Player 4 Pro. So that's really the decision that's gonna make the biggest impact in terms of features and the different bags. From there, that's when you decide if you want the DXR version. Both of them super high quality. Looks both look fantastic. Really, there is not a bad choice. The big question is, do you play with caddies? Do you carry your bag? Is it really important to save weight? If so, go with the DXR. Otherwise, if you mostly push, or if you frequently ride in a cart, or if you play in inclement weather a lot, then I would get the regular Player 4 Pro. So there you go. I hope you found this helpful. I realized this bag was sitting next to me the entire time and I never really showed it to you, but this is the DXR version. I've actually, over the course of the last year, I've used the DXR version more than the regular, in part just because I was traveling a lot and didn't feel like switching out my clubs, because to me, they are very interchangeable. Weight is still similar, features still similar. I think they both look awesome, so there's not a bad choice. And with that, drop a comment below if you have any questions on any of the features or differences or what it's like to use these bags. I have used both extensively. So there you go. My name's Sean Ogle. I'm the founder of this thing here at Breaking 80, where we talk about cool golf products and cool golf courses. If you do decide you want to buy a Vessel bag, if you click one of the links below, I will get a commission on that. That helps me out tremendously and allows me to continue making videos like this for you. Or if that makes you not trust me, you can just go to vesselbags.com and go buy whatever you want over there. If you're still not sure you want a Vessel bag or if you want something else, go take that quiz I mentioned below. It's going to take you 30 seconds. And like I said, I'm going to tailor my recommendation to you based on your needs. So I think you'll find that super useful. Like, subscribe, do all the things, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.